Peace, peace. It's your brother Kevin L. Back again, reading some more of the Oahspe. Gonna get into the second chapter or the second book called Oahspe. Right, the book after Tai's prayer, which I read earlier. So it says, after the creation of man, the Creator, Jehovah, said to him, so that you shall know you are the work of my hand, I have given you capacity for knowledge, power, and dominion. This was the first era. But man was helpless. Neither did he stand upright, nor understand the voice of the Almighty. And Jehovah called his angels, who were older than the earth, and he said to them, go, raise man upright, and teach him to understand. So the angels of heaven descended to the earth and raised man upright, and man wandered about on the earth. This was the second era. Jehovah said to the angels who were with man, behold, man is multiplied on the earth. Bring them together, teach them to dwell in cities and nations. So the angels of Jehovah taught the peoples of the earth to dwell together in cities and nations. This was the third era. Now, in that same time, the beast, self, rose up before man and spoke to him, saying, possess whatever you will, for all things are yours and are good for you. All right. The beast, this is the animal part of man, the negative or shadow of the light, the identity or sense of being separate from others, egocentricity, possessiveness, self-concerns. The beast or self begins in the corporeal man and continues with him till he learns to transcend it. Whether that happens on earth or in the lower heavens, it must be done before rising to inherit the higher spirit worlds. And the 24th note is before is into the perception of, in the presence of, in front of. That is, the beast rose to ascendancy in the thoughts and attention of man of that era. To make it clear, man obeyed the beast and war came into the world. This was the fourth era. And man became sick at heart, and he called out to the beast, saying, you said, possess all things for yourself, for they are good for you. Now, behold, war and death have encompassed me on all sides. I pray, therefore, teach me peace. But the beast said, do not think I come to send peace on the earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. I come to set man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother. Whatever you find to eat, whether fish or flesh, eat it, taking no thought of tomorrow. So man ate fish and flesh, becoming carnivorous, and darkness came upon him, and he no longer heard the voice of Jehovah or believed in him. This was the fifth era. And the beast divided itself into four great heads and possessed the earth, and man fell down and worshiped them. The names of the heads of the beast were Brahmin, Buddhist, Christian, and Mohammedan. Right? And they divided the earth and apportioned it between themselves, choosing soldiers and standing armies for the maintenance of their earthly aggrandizement, which is expansion of power, profit, status, reputation, honor, so-called influence, hegemony, etc. Yeah, earthly aggrandizement, right? And this mirrors another tablet called the Holy Tablets, when it talks about man and his quest for material gain and forgetting the purity with which he was created. Right? It goes on though to say, and the Brahmins had 7 million soldiers, the Buddhists 20 million, the Christians 7 million, and the Mohammedans 2 million, whose trade was killing man. And man, in service of the beast, gave 1/6 of his life and his labor to war and standing armies, and 1/3 to dissipation and drunkenness. This was called the sixth era. Jehovah called out to man to desist from evil, but man did not hear him. For the cunning of the beast had changed man's flesh, so that his soul was hidden as if in a cloud, and he loved sin. Right? Jehovah called to his angels in heaven, saying, go down to the earth once more, to man, whom I created to inhabit the earth and enjoy it, and say to him, thus says Jehovah, behold, the seventh era has begun. Your creator commands your change from a carnivorous man of contention to an herbivorous man of peace. The four heads of the beast shall be put away, and there shall be no more war on the earth. All right? Your armies shall be disbanded, and from this time forward, whoever desires to not war, you shall not impress, draft, conscript, for it is the commandment of your creator. Meaning you shall not force them into military service. You know what I mean? Like they trying to set up to do. But people ain't going for it. Neither shall you have any God, Lord, or Savior, but only your creator, Jehovah. And you shall worship none other from this time forward forever. I am sufficient for my own creations. And to all who separate themselves from the dominion of the beast, making these covenants to me, I have given the foundation of my kingdom on earth. And all such people shall be my chosen. By their covenants and their works, they shall be known on the earth from this time forward as mine, and shall be called faithists. But those who will not make these covenants, I have given the numbers of the beast, and they shall be called Oahspe, signifying destroyers. And from this time forward, these shall be the two kinds of people on earth. Faithists, and Oahspeans. So the angels of heaven descended to the earth to man and appeared before him, face to face, hundreds of thousands of them, speaking as man speaks, writing as man writes, and teaching these things about Jehovah and his works. Right? The 27th note, again, this was the spiritualism movement, right? And in the 33rd year of the angel's descent, the ambassadors of the angel hosts of heaven, in the name of Jehovah, revealed to man his heavenly kingdoms through this Oahspe, making known the plan of his delightful creations for the resurrection of the peoples of the earth. Not immaculate is this book, Oahspe, but to teach mortals how to attain to hear the Creator's voice and to see his heavens in full consciousness while still living on the earth, and to know, in truth, the place and condition waiting for them after death. It says not immaculate, meaning it's not perfect, flawless, or infallible. All right? Before y'all start, talking about what religious people talk about when you place another inspired book in front of them. All right? And the condition waiting for them after death, that is, the purpose of writing Oahspe was not to produce the perfect book, but to show mortals how to attain to the Creator's voice, see his heavens, etc. All right? Neither are nor were the revelations in this Oahspe wholly new to mortals. All right? Nothing new under the sun. The same things have been revealed at the same time to many who live at remote distances from one another, but who were not in correspondence till afterwards. That's how you see this in the people, in the cultures, the similarities. Because this light is comprehensive, embracing corporeal and spiritual things, it is called the beginning of the cosmic era. And because it relates to earth, sky, and spirit, it is called Oahspe, from the Panic language, first language of the earth. O is sky or heaven. Ah is earth, and Spe is spirit. See the last page of this work for Oahspe's table of contents. All right. So that's what Oahspe is: sky, heaven, earth, and spirit. All right. And that is the second book of Oahspe, called Oahspe. The next book is the third book, and it's called The Voice of Man. And I'll read that at another time. All right. Just wanted to share that. You know what I mean? And put it up there so you can read along if you like. Or if you're just listening on my podcast. All right. I'll be working on getting better audio and all that stuff. Right now, I'm just using what I got to get out what need to be gotten out. All right. So again, leave you like I came in. Peace.